Coming to the fifth question, it's a very difficult question. So, children, pay attention to this one. A stone is thrown in a vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meters per second. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion is 10 meters per second in the downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone? How much time will it take to reach there? That therein lies the question. Once again, I wish to emphasize now who is telling about the motion of the stone. The movement of an object from one place to another with respect to the origin. A person standing next to the throwing of the stone is observing and giving the reference about the origin of the stone being thrown up and it's coming down, and he is taking note of all the measurements. Children, before going into the problem, you have to know the concept of gravity, and the gravity always works in the downward direction. When a ball is thrown up, naturally it will be pulled by the earth, ground, which is nothing upon which the force of gravity acts. And herein, the observer who is narrating this story is telling us that the ball has been pushed up with a certain force and it has been given an acceleration of 5 meters per second, and this is the initial velocity vi, and the gravitational force on the ball is in the downward direction. It is being pulled downwards, therefore the acceleration is negative. It is having a negative effect on the ball. It is pulling it down though the ball wants to go up, and that is what this observer is informing us. Therefore acceleration will be negative for this ball. And once the ball reaches this point, after transversing a displacement of s, it will reach this point, the velocity will become 0 and it wants to fall back. Therefore v final is 0, and we are supposed to find the height attained by the stone up to this position. So they are asking us to find out displacement. Once again, I wish to remind you that the force acting downwards or to the left is always negative. Therefore herein a is taken as negative, and anything acting in the upward direction and towards the right side is positive. This is the thumb rule. But herein we know that the ball is going up and it is being pulled down by the ground. As you can see, v square minus u square is equal to 2as can be worked out for this given components, and therefore our formula of choice is that. Now replacing the numerical values into these equations, we have this is initial, we have final as 0. So 0 square minus 5 meters per second square by 2 into minus 10 meters per second square. This is velocity, no square, but the square comes from the formula. Therefore now this is, see, this negative nullifies this negative, these two cancel and this m cancels the square, and 25 by 20 will give 1.25 meters as the displacement. So the ball has been lifted for a length of 1.25 meters. The next part of the question is how much time will it take to reach the point. So what is the time taken by the ball to reach this point? That is the next question, and the data is same, and we are supposed to find t here. With this data itself we can arrive at t, because a equals vf minus vi by t. Therefore we have vf 0, vi 5 meters per second, and we have acceleration value as minus 10 meters per second square. All we need to do is trick this part as and write the units this way, because they are under the divisions. The pluses will become, the minus will be plus, and here the m is nullified and s will cancel this square, and we are left with t equals 5 seconds as the answer. So time taken to reach this point by the stone is 5 seconds.